My child, you have carried burdens others could not see, wondered why the path felt so lonely, why the resistance seemed fierce precisely when you sought me most. I know the weight of that confusion, the sting of being misunderstood when you were simply walking with me. But listen closely now, my precious child, because this connection, right here, right now, is not by chance. There were unseen forces that sought to convince you the very thing I placed within you was a flaw, or that the quiet times were my absence, when they were, in fact, my protection from dangers you didn't even perceive. There is a deeper truth unfolding, one that explains the fire you walked through, the silence you endured, and why you are standing here, ready at this very moment. What I will show you now will reveal the purpose behind the pain and the power hidden within what felt like weakness. It is time to understand why your steps were so carefully guided and what the unseen realm knows about you that you may not yet fully grasp. Listen, my child. I am making changes deep inside you. I am clearing out old thoughts, making room for more of me, and bringing light to places where fear used to hide. This is so you can stand strong under the fullness of my nearness that I am bringing upon you. If you feel like you are waiting, or if things seem quiet, do not think I have forgotten you or turned away, my beloved child. I am always at work, even when you cannot see it. My timing is perfect. What I am building through you is meant to endure, not just for your comfort right now, my child. It is for the long future. You are preparing for what is ahead, not just for this moment. This is why the one who stands against me has been so fiercely opposing you lately, my child. My focus is not on what you have gathered in this world, but on what I am bringing forth from within your spirit. When a spirit like yours fully surrenders to my purpose, it causes a great stir in the unseen world. When you leave behind the old ways of living guided by fear, lies, and compromise, ways that have been passed down through generations, it does more than just change your own life path. It affects everyone around you. Perhaps you have wondered why your journey has felt so heavy, my child. Why you have carried such burdens. Why you were often misunderstood. Why resistance appeared just when you were seeking to walk closely with me. The simple truth is this: those who oppose my plans do not fight against things that have no meaning to them. And you, my child, you challenge paths that have been stuck. You awaken places that preferred to stay asleep. You bring light to family histories weighed down by shame. You disrupt every place where darkness believed it was in control. You carry a light that shows the truth. You speak with a clarity that makes things plain. Your true impact, my child, is rooted not in worldly achievements, but in your connection with me. What you share in the coming days will not be empty words. They will have weight. They will be easy to understand. They will reach deep within people. And not everyone will welcome them. Some will resist. Some will question who you are. Some will ignore the clear truth they see in you. But you do not need to explain yourself. Just live as I have called you to live. This time is not about convincing others, my child. It is about revealing my reality. You will not need to announce what I am doing. The proof will be plain. My presence with you will be seen. The quiet certainty in your spirit and the calm strength in your manner will show everyone, without doubt, that I have walked with you through everything. You are not moving forward driven by your own desire for achievement. You are stepping out from times spent alone with me, from deep connection, from seasons of being made pure. As a result of this, the things that come from you will achieve more than simple comfort. It will stir souls awake, clear away confusion, awaken a deep desire for truth, uncover what was hidden, and bring understanding. This is why you had to go inward, my child. This is why letting go felt like pain. For this reason, bypassing the necessary stages or selecting a less challenging route was not possible for you. Because simple paths do not build lasting strength. And the weight of my presence upon you now comes from your time spent with me, my child, not from anything you have achieved on your own. The present moment has arrived for movement to occur without constraint, my beloved. Not because everything is finished, but because you are walking in step with me. Your spirit is ready. Your deepest desires match mine. Your understanding is clear, not yet complete, but true. You do not need to see the entire road stretching out before you, my child. Just take the very next step. Your worth is not found in how many people follow you. You do not need others to say you are enough. My acceptance is already yours, my cherished child. Do not make complex what I have made simple, my child. Pay attention to the inner assurance I have settled within you. Step onto the path I have made ready for you. Your steps are not driven by your own plans. They are guided by my purpose for your life. Because of this, my leading will take you further than you could ever go on your own. I never intended for your life to be held back or limited. Your deepest calling has always been to be close to me. Certain forces desire you to think that being distinct from others indicated a weakness in you, my child. That is not the truth. The hardships you faced came from spiritual resistance working through people around you. The honesty you hold challenges what others hide. My spirit within you brings to light what others have kept concealed. Nevertheless, despite everything you faced, my beloved, you did not grow resentful. You did not strike back. You did not fight them using their ways. You simply kept moving forward, seeking my direction, speaking only what I had placed in your heart to say. This demonstrates the genuine character of your connection with me, my child. Understand this clearly, my precious child. They were right to sense something different about you. Their error was in how they responded. But I understand everything, my child, and I am presently directing you toward individuals who recognize the truth of who you are, because you journey alongside me. They perceive this not as a cause for apprehension, my beloved, but as confirmation that I am present. What once made others uneasy will now attract those who are meant to journey alongside you. In these new locations, my child, others will see the reality of your connection to me and will not attempt to make it their own. Perhaps you wondered if I had forgotten you, my child, if quiet times meant I was gone, if hard seasons and unanswered prayers meant you had disappointed me. Let this truth remove those mistaken thoughts, my child. You were never unseen, you were simply protected. Being protected is not the same as being left alone. It was planned this way, a way to watch over your spirit, a secure place held close to me, my beloved child. When I separate a soul from the world for a period, my child, my intention is not to inflict difficulty. It is to make them ready. You were not invisible. You were guarded. I knew the spiritual significance you hold could not be disclosed prematurely, my child. Otherwise, those not intended to receive it would use it improperly. Your time of being hidden was important. Every moment you felt overlooked, my presence was watching. Every hour you thought nothing was happening, everything was being prepared for your sake. When your life feels still and distinct, understand that I am actively engaged in ways you cannot visually perceive, my child. You are precious to me. What others fail to see in you does not lessen the true value I place there, my child. I maintained your separation, my beloved one, until the appropriate time came for the genuine person you are, formed away from public view, to emerge with calm power. Understand that what felt like a long period of waiting was part of my plan. When certain opportunities didn't open as you hoped, it wasn't a refusal, but a leading toward a better path. The difficulties you met were not meant to completely stop you, but to show you safe limits. I guided you away from places you wanted to go, my precious child, because stepping into them would have harmed your inner self. My care went beyond your future steps. It was for the deep core of who you are. Now the time of being hidden is ending. I, the one who restrained your movement, am now causing you to advance. This is not for the praise or agreement of others, but because the time of quiet getting ready has finished its purpose. You are changed at your very foundation. What you speak now carries weight. Your presence itself holds influence. Where you were once overlooked, you will now be clearly seen. Do not feel concerned if certain individuals continue to perceive you based on your former self. They may talk about the person they knew, the one from the past. Let them do this, my child. Your emergence at this time is not for their benefit, but for those appointed to receive what I have deposited within you. They will sense my spirit resting upon you, even if others don't grasp the price involved. That price included times of stillness. You reached out to me and felt nothing come back. You followed my direction without seeing quick outcomes. Yet, holding fast when no outward sign appears is often the deepest measure of trust. And you showed your heart in this. You stayed firm when leaving was an option. You gave me respect when no one else was watching. You poured yourself out without anyone noticing. This is why the unseen world relies on you now, because you didn't quit, because you didn't try to make things happen by your own effort, because you let me work in my way and my time, not yours. Being out of sight helped build a quiet heart within you. As you step forward now, you won't feel swamped. You will navigate this period possessing a settled inner state, a profound peace, and a calm strength that arises solely from experiences endured when no one observed. Keep this reality near, my beloved one. What felt like mere waiting was part of my design for you. What felt like nothingness was my protection. What seemed like being pushed aside was my guidance to a better path. Now, the moment has arrived for you to be seen. Where you once wept, you will now pour out freely. Where you once held back, you will now stand firm. Where you once just got by, you will now guide. Let them talk. Let them look. Let them ask questions. But you, my child, simply continue moving along the route I have prepared for you. A place of honor awaits you. What you need is ready. My spirit's presence with you is stronger now. And in this current period, my beloved one, you are being summoned to advance. Much changed while you were still, my child. Not minor shifts, but deep alterations. While you remained quiet, I was actively engaged in ways you could not perceive. Obstacles that hindered you were cleared. Decisions became settled. And as a fresh season commenced, your name was presented before me. You didn't feel it, but the unseen world knew you. You have been inquiring, my child, about when things would genuinely transform. When will you finally move forward? The answer came gently, at a time you didn't even see. I moved, my precious child, because the person you are is known in places you haven't reached, because your calm heart has a unique sound, because your sadness has meaning. You believed nothing was occurring, but in the realms you could not perceive. I accomplished more during a brief period of quiet than you might have achieved through years of exertion. You went through moments, my child, when it felt like you could completely shatter. The sudden ache in your heart, the weariness in your physical form, the uncertainty in your inner being. Moments when you sensed that if anything further happened, you would not be able to bear it. But you kept going. This was not due to your inherent ability, my precious one, but because a superior strength accompanied you. I bring freedom in a way that doesn't draw attention, a rescue without sound, a protection that no one else sees. That is how I've been working for you. While some thought you were having trouble, I was leading you away from places that weren't suitable for your inner self. I shielded you from difficult periods you were not even aware were approaching. I showed you the real heart of those you thought were supporting you. There were instances, my child, when you perceived the path ahead as obvious, yet I gently directed your movements differently. Don't think every stop or misstep was meant to cause you pain. Often, it was my hand shielding you from something you couldn't see. Even when you were determined to follow a certain route, I was intentionally arranging circumstances to prevent you from entering a snare. You have now moved into a different kind of inner place. Around your being, there are now firm limits that weren't there before. Where you once felt open, a strong shield now surrounds you. Something deep inside you has changed completely, even if the world outside doesn't see it. You are not just doing the same things as before. You are moving past them. The one who stood against you no longer has the same reach or influence over you. This is why some old desires feel hollow to you now, my child. This is why certain people can't affect your feelings like before. This is why you find yourself letting go of things you used to chase hard. Know this, my precious child. This isn't just you changing yourself by trying hard. This is my hand raising you up. As I give you a larger task, I also lessen the unwanted influences that could reach you and pull you off course. You have now come into that place of safety I made ready for you, a still place inside your spirit, a place where you react differently, where hard things don't cause fear, but instead bring thanks. Your weeping is different now, my beloved one. Your asking is done with a new grasp. You speak with a quiet certainty, because you know I am with you. This change inside you was quiet, maybe not seen right away, but it is deeply true. And now, as days pass, the world around you will start to show the changes that have already happened inside your spirit. Good things will come together for you. New interactions will arise that weren't possible before this time. The things you require will find their way to you without you having to chase them endlessly. You will discover you are simply selecting from what appears rather than relentlessly pursuing. Because I am causing circumstances to align with the person you have become. But do not imagine this period of quiet means you are inactive, my child. This is not a season for idleness. This is a time for movements made with intention and care. You have moved past merely reacting just to get by. You are now advancing along the way I have prepared for you. And unseen beings observe your journey now that my shielding presence around you is more evident. You are more than one I have merely protected. You are one I am now sending forth, sending you forth with greater security, sending you forth with fresh support, sending you forth with a deeper understanding of who you genuinely are connected to me. However, this expanded place where you now stand brings added responsibilities. You must actively protect your inner peace with greater diligence now. You must treat your time with increased respect. You must handle your environment with reverence. For when you move under my sheltering presence, you are meant to conduct yourself as one who is shielded. No longer make decisions without careful consideration. Stop moving toward locations your inner self senses are incorrect. Cease accepting former habits. You have been transformed, and you are unable to exist as you did previously. Every aspect of your being is undergoing purification. This includes your speech, your demeanor, your communion with me, and where you fix your attention. This process occurs when I summon you during the stillness of the night. Circumstances must arrange themselves correctly, even those you believed were fixed forever. You will start to understand plainly which relationships were intended only for a season. You will discern what served a divine intention and what drew you off course. The hurt will lose its former intensity, for understanding the reality eases the sting when things depart. You no longer perceive the absence of something as a rejection. You now grasp that it was directing you toward a different place. And for each forward movement you make, my support will accompany you. You will no longer navigate in shadow. You will sense my direction ahead of difficulty. You will perceive a hesitation before injury can reach you. You will advance when I indicate you should, and you will cease your efforts when I instruct you to, without a burdened spirit. For I am not merely preserving you, my beloved child, I am instructing you. The challenging barren period served as your instruction. The stillness provided your curriculum. And now, you have completed that season, gaining a quiet resilience, not public recognition. A fortitude that communicates without requiring volume. Therefore, advance with unclouded vision. Communicate with profound honesty. Seek me with steadfast expectation. While you remained motionless, circumstances began to shift. Now, the moment has arrived for you to journey onward. A distinct calling awaits you, but it is not intended for those who hesitate. It is exclusively for those prepared to step up and consent. The assurance stands firm. The intention is distinct. Yet to receive it requires you to journey alongside me. I do not bestow this unique role upon spirits that linger passively. I summon you to enter into it with earnestness, with reverence, and with a readiness to obey. My concern is not your capability, but your reliance upon me. And you have undergone testing. You have been strained and expanded. You have been refined during the seasons of stillness, not to inflict damage upon you, my precious child, but to reveal that you possess the capacity for what lies ahead. This includes not only favorable circumstances, but also the effort that accompanies them. As you ascend, the significance of your calling grows heavier. This distinct position will require you to relinquish comfort. It will demand a more profound commitment from your entire existence, not merely spoken words. A commitment that declares, I will perform what you request even when it is difficult. I will stay unnoticed if that is necessary. I will voice words when you instruct me, even if I experience fear. The challenges you encountered have fortified your inner resilience. The hardships have enabled you to endure. The seasons when you felt burdened have revealed something valuable inside you. And now I inquire, will you enter into that which I have reserved specifically for you? And you have longed. You have remained expectant with patience. You have persisted through difficulty. And that distinct role, my cherished one, was not granted universally. It was preserved for those who rely upon me and stay faithful. However, this is not for display. It concerns divine intention. When I distinguish you, it does not inflate your ego. It increases your assignment. It is a sacred commission, an empowerment originating from me, a consecrated obligation. You have stayed with me through this message, my beloved child, because your spirit recognizes the truth woven within it. You have heard my heart for you, confirming what I have been doing in the quiet places of your soul. I see the hunger in you, the deep desire to walk fully in the path I have prepared. Now I call you to step deliberately into this new season. The transformation I have wrought within you is not for silence. It is for sacred assignment. As one who has endured the fire and emerged refined, your very being now carries a weight, a clarity, a peace meant to impact the world around you. To continue receiving the guidance I have for you, to stand firm in the community of my faithful ones who walk this path of truth, and to participate in the sacred work of revealing my light to those who desperately seek it, I ask you to support this message. Your engagement is a vital step in your journey, an agreement with my purpose for you, and an act of service to others. Let this message resonate again within you. Return for deeper understanding as I reveal more. Add your testimony to this truth. Share this message with those who need to hear my voice through you. Your devoted attention to this sacred work honors me. As you take these steps, know that my presence remains with you, my cherished child. My hand is upon you. I cover you now with my peace and my favor as you walk forward in the strength I have given you.